Hi, I'm Eli, and I make games. So, for this episode of Feedback Friday, the 8th one, I'm going over a game called Rejuvenation Racer. This is for the Fireside Game Jam, which I have recently participated in. So yeah, let's just get into this. So, we're going to start with the faults, and then kind of just move from there. So number one, I'd say it's a little too hard for the type of game it's trying to be. It's trying to be an arcade game type feel, but like an older one. So it wants to be hard, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel fair, if that makes sense. Sometimes I'll die, and it just doesn't feel right. And that's mainly due to kind of the other big fault I'm looking at. It's what I'm referring to as the damage stack bug. The damage stack bug is basically when you are against a wall and you get hurt, but then you get hurt again, and then again and again and again until you die. Sometimes you can maneuver out of it, but it's very hard to, and sometimes it's not really even feasibly possible. Now, this is not very hard to fix. Just add some sort of knockback. That might be really hard. I don't know. But just add some sort of knockback from that, or invincibility frames. One or the other, and you get yourself out of that situation really easily. And I feel that's what most people would just do anyways. But seeing as this is a game jam game, I kind of understand, especially considering I'm pretty sure it was posted within the first 2 to 3 days of the jam, so not that insane. But still, adding knockback, invincibility, would really just help with the stacking damage. That's really most of my faults. Still, damage stack, that's not really a good thing. Also, it's not a critique, but I would say that what the game does need is it needs more levels, or what I think would be better for a game like this, randomly generated levels. I know there's ways to make racetracks randomly generated, and from what I can tell and all the code and stuff that I've looked through on this topic, because I find it interesting, it's not the hardest thing in the world. You draw a line and you choose a random direction every once in a while, you spread it out, make the art go in accordingly, and boom, you have a track. Put some hearts in, and you're good. The game really just needs more levels. Randomly generated levels would be amazing, and if you continue this game, please do it. That would make the game infinitely replayable due to the fact that the game's addicting and I want to keep playing it, but then I just memorize the track, and then it gets boring because, well, I've memorized this track, I'm used to it, so now there's nothing more. I've done it all. So adding that would be helpful, or just adding more courses. But now let's get on to the praises. So first of all, I like the art. The thing is that I will say with the UI, I didn't really notice it. I just saw points, and yeah, that's all I really saw. I saw that, and then my timer down there. I didn't see the bar at first, the little bar that shows your health. Instead, I was looking at the car. So I will say the car did a good job of displaying that. So you don't really need that in UI. But if you still wanted that in UI, I'd say put it more towards the car, because all of your focus is going to the middle of the screen, which is meaning the thing at the bottom is going to be the least seen. You're looking at the center, not the bottom middle. Now that it is in the middle, that makes it easier, but the slight details like that little bar is just not going to be seen. My other praise is that I like its controls, they're pretty nice. Now, I could see someone making the argument that they'd be confusing, but I really don't think so, because because it's car controls, you're saying make the car go right or make it go left, not go left or go right. Make it go right or go left in its relative direction. So it makes sense and it works. And yeah, that's just about it. So if you like. If you don't, and subscribe. Peace.